You start by adding water to the clay and kneading it into a thick, workable mud. Then, you press it firmly into rectangular molds, carefully remove the formed bricks, and let them air dry slowly in the shade for about a month. These dried pieces are called green bricks. Next comes the stacking process. Workers carefully pile the bricks in alternating layers. One layer of coal, followed by one layer of brick blanks. Then they light the fire. Inside, temperatures soar to around 1000 degrees Celsius. Over the course of 3 to 5 days, the iron naturally present in the clay fully oxidizes into ferric oxide. When the firing process ends, and the bricks cool naturally, they emerge as classic red bricks, warm red in color and filled with tiny pores. But that's not the only method. If you want stronger blue bricks, the final step must be changed. Instead of allowing the bricks to cool in open air, you seal the kiln door, chimney, and every crack tightly, leaving only a small hole at the top. Then, you slowly pour water inside. The intense heat instantly turns the water into steam, producing carbon monoxide and hydrogen gases. These gases react with the red ferric oxide, reducing it to bluish-gray ferrous oxide. The result? Denser, stronger blue-gray bricks. For even tougher bricks, while preparing the clay, they mixed in glutinous rice powder. The starch from the rice acted as a natural glue, filling microscopic gaps between clay particles and forming a flexible, web-like network. After undergoing the same kiln firing and water pouring process, these bricks became remarkably dense and highly resistant to wind, rain, and the passage of time. The most extraordinary bricks were crafted not from ordinary clay, but from rich aged silt carefully dredged from the depths of Yangcheng Lake. The mud was repeatedly washed and settled to remove impurities, then covered with straw and left to ferment for 3 months to improve its plasticity. Next, glutinous rice water was added, and the mixture was pounded for hours with wooden hammers until it became as smooth and fine as thick paste. The molded bricks were then shade-dried indoors, protected from both wind and sunlight, for a full 12 months to prevent cracking. Finally, they entered the kiln for an extraordinary 4-month firing process. 1 month of gentle, low heat to slowly remove moisture and stabilize their shape. 1 month of medium heat to sinter and harden the body. 1 month of high heat to increase density. 1 final month of intense heat to eliminate any remaining impurities. At the very end, water was poured into the kiln from above to trigger a carefully controlled oxidation. When the kiln was finally opened, out came the famous golden bricks.